It's an easy target for them to be on the highways and display their constellation, and that's actually one of the key strategies to filter the passengers drive on the highway and target the military convoys by planting improvised explosive devices. And actually that's one other way to secure their deployment for their operations in different areas. As well, the highways have checkposts with 20 up to 30 troopers in each. That could be a very potential target for the Taliban to attack, and that's an easy let's say approach or achievement for the Taliban to go over and show their presence, as we had several statistics about the presence of the Taliban in the country back in 2016. From the very beginning of the year till the till 4 months, it was declared that Taliban are holding more territory than the 1 year past. But still, we have these kind of tactics of the Taliban. We have been witnessing that they are trying to show their strong presence across the country.
And what is the latest in Ghazni?
Moments ago, I spoke with the governor's spokesperson, and some two networks have been enabled into the Ghazni city, and people are now communicating with each other. The ugly face of war or violence have really shown that how pitched battle Ghazni city witnessed during the past 4 days. Government installations, especially some police districts and some markets have turned to ashes, as they used to be Taliban front lines inside the city, and there have been like over 100 of dead bodies into the hospital. The ICRC transferred some 164 bodies of the Taliban to their fighters, according to governor's spokesperson, and a delegation led by president advisor has formed to evaluate the damages and the costs caused by war, and Taliban are now fighting in the outskirts of Ghazni, where it's called Khugyani. In some gardens, they are hiding, according to the officials, and clearance operation is still ongoing. There have been also some foreign fighters, according to the police chief, helping the Taliban, coming from different locations across the country. And the fighting is over now inside the city. People are trying to, make sure that their relatives and their friends, their family members are okay, doing well. They are visiting each other, and most of the damages caused by the war actually it's not have been estimated yet, but it's huge, according to the officials. People are trying to get back to normal life, but still there is a smell of war. There is an ugly face of war that has really has gone through these days, and people have suffered. But still, people are in neighboring districts and neighboring provinces, and they are trying to make sure that this disaster won't come back again, to return to their families and homes.